Here we go. Ghost, quick attack over and through B. TSM looking to respond, a lot of it's just by spam shots, of which Corey is able to find one. That's the spike carry that's down. Wardell looking to move forward, but immediately responded to as Brock gets the trade. And with that, spike gets collected and should be planted here as well.
Yeah, Brock catching a Lego coming, trying to storm out market rapidly. Everything has fallen for TSM. Brock not done, looking for more with the burst. Rossi in trouble in the market. And eventually finished off by Nismo. Dominant pistol run there from Ghost Gaming.
Wardell is the defensive contestant through B main.
Yep.
Rendezvous back, no problems. No shots connect.
I mean, that is the great thing about the Rendezvous. Gives you a chance to take a little risky peek like that and get out of dodge. Sub-Rosa looking to maybe set up a little bit of a flash peek in his own right. Aleko trying to play this archway here. Just barely missing each other on the shoulder because he has a shorty ready to go on that angle. As Ghost still kind of playing both fronts right now. They haven't really committed either direction, putting pressure on both lobby areas. Corey trying to watch out mid with a Marshall to try to catch any rotations that come that direction, but no one's really shown themselves just yet. Now he gets darted and smoked back, but here's that shorty still in play.
Misses out in the timing. Fragment goes to the right side of the site. Koala from the back. No problem to deal with Aleko. Now over the top. Brilliant piece of movement. How about one more? Dashing away is Corey, and he will actually force Koala to have to reset off the reload, at least for a time. Nismo getting the plant off, though, and for TSM, they'll likely try to wait for Sabrosa to make a play through mid.
Yeah, Koala knows that Corey had to back off because of the dart, so he slides into a different position here inside the Nebula. Corey knows it's possible. He's trying to spam as best he can to the Nebula, but none plans to mark. Flash comes through. Koala hits the shot. Great assist there from Nismo. So they're going to put the finishing touches on this here any moment. Nice shot from Wardell, though.
Sabrosa's still not here. He's taking his time, maybe looking for just exits now. I feel like you should definitely try to get something with the pistol. As Wardell starts to get pressured, Sabrosa will make a play forward. Good for one. John with the trade. Tag down low. Wardell looking to push through, maybe trying to find another elimination, and, well, he won't get away from the spike.
Yeah, as you said, just looking for exits at that point.
Just holding kind of just a dry angle, and then Ryan just walks and backs up into Aleko. Oh, boy. Brock finds one. Shock dart up and over. But this is a very difficult 1v4 at this point. The entire hit for Ghost Gaming was just immediately countered.
Yeah. If you were wondering if Ghost will blend, the answer is yes, it will blend.
Solid reference, which nobody's going to get.
Yeah.
Pretty well will at least allow a chance for Ghost to make their play through A main. Defensive stack, though, for TSM, largely just on the crossfire here. Corey playing the high. You got Sabrosa on the opposite side playing the low, and then support from Rossi deep if needed.
Yeah. Null Command was acquired by Nismo there, getting the orb inside A main. So can use that to set up a hit. Are seeing that spike make its rotation back through defensive spawn. They have left Ryan behind to maybe still keep some presence on A side, but it seems like B is the intended target. Only one player here, that's Brock. Just keeping this three-man A stack in place and letting Wardell patrol middle.
Right here.
Well, the offensive recon bolt will get them into B main, but one is being held by Aleko. Just comes down to when do you use this? Is it off the trademark?
I mean, Wardell's even bid on A. I mean, he's in a lot of trouble.
Ahead.
He has no way to fall back and play for retake. He's stuck in here.
Oh, that's... Okay. Hold on.
30 seconds
The response comes through. Let's say Aleko gets every bit of information he could possibly want and more, but it does not make a difference. 1 for 1, and then Nismo on the rebreak into B finds Wardell peeking. And with that, it's got a 4v3 post-plant setup for Ghost Gaming.
Wardell is trying to find a way to kind of bring it back within reach, but falls instead and puts TSM in a man disadvantage. They're still getting some space, though, and trying to make something work here. They don't have any ults. It's going to come down to base abilities and gunplay as the Astrosaws get laid down in the back to smoke it off.
Shot down.
Does not matter. The bullet holes, which is the Odin, holding on the front line. Corey gets an elimination, dashes away. Rossi from the side staircase. Flank coming around the back. That's from Ryan. But it's down to how do you clear off this pillar's position. Toggling for the spike defusal. Rossi moving forward. Needs to clear off the second if they want to have a chance at this, but it's Ryan on the flank who makes things just a little bit too interesting as TSM get caught and Ghost Gaming take the 4th round.
Yeah, it's just tough.
We'll send that one to the Brain Trust. We'll figure that one out.
Not sure that's one's going to bite.
No.
You know? I feel like that pitch
It
on the
might just be me and
elevator.
you.
Yeah, that stays on the elevator pitch. It never makes it to the board. As we are going to see a mid-take here from Ghost. Drone leads the way. Smoke up to block the cat cross. Ooh, Corey almost got one there.
Yeah, I was about to say. Corey did catch at least a little piece of one. Wanted to throw at least a knife at it. Zabroza. Point of contact maybe with Ryan, who is kind of lurking to A at the moment. And Zabroza's angle could allow him a chance, but it's a Hunter's Fury. That will be the finishing punch there. Bit overkill, you feel like, but that's also used to also help out middle. So good eliminations for Ghost. They find themselves in a 4v3, but Rossi coming back to the action in A main. Tallies up an elimination, sending it to an even 3v3.
Yeah, now he has A lobby control, so if they try to come into A, they still have a foothold to try to retake from, as we see this rotation from Corey. Spam through the Nebula. Both teams receive a casualty in all this, and it's just getting real dicey at this point. So much spam through this doorway.
Holy.
It's an even trade yet again, now to a 1v1.
Thing is, Corey's fully healthy and just above Nismo, who tries to play for a sound cue, has no idea where Corey is and gets a look at him, but Corey peels back Nismo's forehead there with the head
Go for the jump boost over the arch here. It's going to be the question. It's a popular one sometimes. Nope, just drops down.
Can bolt in. Updraft dash on to the spike site. And you've got a let go up top early. The knives will trade. Sabroza.
Oh boy,
the flash
oh boy.
comes through. Sabroza not as polished as you would have liked to have seen, but Koala does get at least one trade. The right click gonna miss. Rossi cleans things up. It's 3 for him in the round. And TSM bring us to level at 3. That's fair.
That's their nuggets with sauce on them. Okay? And that's fine. They're good. But just
Nothing
don't
wrong
call
with
them
that.
wings. That's it. That's all I want. I'll make peace. I just label it correctly. That's all. We can move on now. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming to your TED Talk. Shock Dart in combination with the Gravity Well for the defense of TSM. Doesn't find full value there, but at least allows Sabroza a chance to push forward, and that means map positioning here for TSM on both fronts, as there's also an aggressive setup for Corey over towards B main. Sabroza actually did not fully see Ryan on the corner. Counter flash comes through. Nismo wants the reach out, and with that takes the first blood.
I actually think that was on purpose. I think he knew that that guy was vulnerable and wasn't going to shoot him, so he was just trying to clear the other corner.
That's fair.
That's my guess anyway. Unfortunately, he
How
gets
about
trapped
this,
though.
Corey?
Gets caught out. Yeah, but that gets caught too.
NT.
All aggression on all fronts foiled for TSM. Now Wardell stuck in a tough spot here with an op. Oh boy.
Oh, but this Hunter's Fury is coming right down Main Street, and it not just gets a kill, it finds damage on the other two. Wardell still committed to try to get into the site, and it's a bold call for him, but you know you can hit the quick scopes. Gets one. Holding now through sidewalk. Recon bolt comes out. Aleko spamming. Finds one. Wardell at the re-aim. Takes down another. Nismo in the null command. 1v2, and will get the spike plant off just in the nick of time.
Indeed he will, but a tough retake is going to be up against them here. 2-player strong. Shock Dart available still for Aleko. Couple of stars available here for Rossi as well to help limit what they have to fight.
0 point does not hit either TSM member. Does Nismo use that as a guess to bank that they're going to be coming from the defensive spawn? Because technically speaking, that knife does not catch over towards mid-market. But he's holding for it. Doesn't make a difference. It's a double chow, and Rossi takes the final blow. And TSM will take with that their first lead.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Aleko.
Well, the defense is kind of exchanging positions here. Wardell
They're
is
playing the...
initially-
Sorry, they're just playing the fight mid. They're going to have to play a retake
Yeah.
more than likely. Or it's kind of more even of a gamble stack, honestly.
Corey looking for the spray down to Koala. Not going to be able to tally up the first blood. Still working with him, though, is Sabroza, and this is a solo play for Koala. The Seekers will come through, so will the Flash, but that'll be it. Seekers also
I
not
like
moving
it,
over
though.
to the front door. Rossi's going to now know that, okay, this was an imminent hit. Star goes down, and then everything for Ghost backs away.
Yeah, I mean, I like that, though, from Sabroza, not to follow it up, just to push him back. You know, just take that space back. Now they're stalling out the A main as well. Again, a lot of weight being put on Brock's shoulders. It's going to Owl Drone out market and middle, so he knows that's clear, but they really don't have any intel on B lobby. Now, they do have utility in place to stall this B attack to maybe get the rotation in time. But it's all going to come down to that
30
that
seconds
big
left.
key timing here.
Scanning ahead.
Aleko. Oh, that's a great shock dart. Softens up Kualanu, but Brock still with the trade. Hit is still needing to get through this Nebula, though, and how do you do that? Especially with Wardell with the sniper rifle. John will respond for 2, and then Corey in a little bit of trouble in the corner. John with just now the headhunter out. Not any time to play for a plant. Cannot find the kill into Corey. And Sabrosa will just turn tail and run, leaving John maybe a chance for 1 elimination here before the clock expires. Not much else behind it. Sabrosa even denies it. TSM go up 5-3, but still a lot of early utility being used to see what's going to happen at either of these 2 points of contact through either B main or A.
Shock dart.
Duels of the Odins coming out. Aleko has to be backed up, but the shock dart does connect for a pretty big chunk of damage onto John. Second one through also connects, and John's down to 1 HP.
Aleko's been an absolute terror as a B anchor. And again, it's just freed up TSM to play a lot more loose with the rest of their personnel across the map and be more dynamic about where they poke and prod or how they stack, and it just makes them hard to read, honestly.
Yeah.
I was just having so much trouble battling one man over there that just, again, frees up TSM so much. But now they gather up towards A lobby, looking to maybe feint, maybe just get orb, as that spike is still sitting outside B position. Drone gets shot, so they don't know about Wardell's angle, and that's a big pick. Again, this is all a fake, though. Cosmic Divide comes out, but again, it's a feint.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Sabrosa knows it,
looks like
though.
he does want to pick through.
He knows it's a fake. He pushed.
Yep. Corey, mid-map,
30 seconds
not able to
left.
get anything, so 2 for 1 the
Down
exchange.
B.
That leads to what should be a plant.
End
Ah, but as I say, Brock is supposed to be watching the flank. He doesn't expect the super long flank, and he called out Sabrosa's push through. Impactful to read the flank and the fake at the same time, and now John, who's still stuck on the opening health that he got essentially chewed away by Aleko. Nothing he could do there, stuck at B main, and TSM will put together a string of rounds, putting him up 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, the thought of the fake was a good idea from Ghost. The problem is they just suffered too.
A lot of pressure through mid. So Wardell will back away, and with that, maybe a chance to actually work around this mid. There's just a trademark here. The defense is starting to rotate back around, maybe looking for a point of contact that they could win a first blood on, but Ghosts are just going to hard cut through market. There is nobody here, and the null that comes out actually stops any utility from being used to slow this down, but the spam shots from Aleko are good. The counter shock darts don't really find much of anything. Brock trying to come to the Nebula also gets chewed apart. And even though the spike is down, it's a 5v3 retake. Numbers that favor TSM.
Yeah, this is looking bad. And also Trailblazer does spot John Cutie, so now he's caught out as well, and he will be isolated and likely picked apart. There it is, Sabrosa. Bait and switch with his teammate. 5-on-2 now. Oh,
Nismo should be able to get 2 here. No problem. He very well may get a third, but you got to make the decision when you're going to go for this. There's the 3. No. Rossi turns to collect the headshot. And nearly a chance for Nismo played spoiler, but
yeah,
not
his
to be.
teammate died too early. If his teammate stayed alive just maybe a couple of seconds longer, they may have been away, but not quite.
100% a Vandal headshot that connected.
Uh-oh.
Now Aleko
Uh-oh.
1 first, and then Brock also drops. That's the spike down. It's gone into a very perilous round 11 here for Ghost Gaming, already in a 3v5.
Yeah, not looking good. The rest of the attack trying to come up through Catwalk, but there's a great crossfire here on the door. It's being broken up. Koala with the daggers gets it back into a now a 3-on-2, and they'll be able to get Spike back. No problem.
They've got pressure to take away Heaven as well if Kualanu wants to try to make a play up. Think about this as Aleko is already close by. Who sees who first? There it is. Kualanu just catches the backside of Aleko. Spike collected. Should lead to a plant. It's Wardell, last one left alive, and he seems pretty happy just to sit over towards B. Unless, no, he's going to drop the op and go
He dropped
to
the op and
tour?
pulled out the, yeah. He's still going to try to go for the clutch, but he's not going to hand them an op. He knows their economy's low.
That's fair.
That's a smart choice. Basically, this is now a risk-free deal. They have the money to buy next round no matter what.
Well, here we go. Wardell over the top. That's 1 flash down. Last bit of utility from Nismo, actually, in completion. It's going to have to be something unbelievable, though, from Wardell. Kualanu playing with some elevation. Misses the first bit, but grabs it on the second. 4 kills from Koala. Unbelievable recover from Ghost Gaming. That was a
real aggro here. Out B lobby.
Oh, but the kills are just not coming through. Koala still wants to stick for this, and what a shock dart that is in support from Brock. So many low health pools. Turns the trades favorably to Ghost defense. Wardell, no chance as he took the last 1v1 with Brock, and it's Brock for 3. One of them coming by way of shock dart. Oh, great first shot. Koala for the second. More nearby. Flash gets denied. Gravity well in play. And oh my goodness, the confidence is just oozing at the moment from Ghost Gaming. Wardell does at least shut down some of the play, but now he's stuck and even gets 0 pointed out of his headhunter. Wow. Ghost Gaming come with the fire here in the second half.
The judge has been taken away. Yeah. The gavel's gone.
Powers revoked. Fragment out. Doesn't matter. Corey's still playing forward. Ryan's going to throw down just one more Nebula. Gets involved with it. Trade's trying to come on through as Ryan was able to take out Corey, but the exchange favorable for TSM. Now it's down to John and Brock. Aldrun will scout out one. They know that the second's nearby, but a shock dart will delay and create a little bit of space.
Or picked up as well from Aleko to build that Hunter's Fury for later. Subrosa takes Market into B. Trying to feint that a little bit and trying to pull people's attention. I thought the spike would recommit to A, but no, actually, they're trying to bring this all the way back around. And while Backhauls has been spotted now, they still will commit spike here. Astro Stars will block this Backhauls, and Subrosa will keep the heat on with this rifle.
Trying to spam through it, although Brock just runs and guns through. So the contest for the B site's on. Brock's not done yet. Spams down for another. John kind of caught off in the Nebula. Has to be backed away. 1v2, and it's going to be Rossi at range. Deals with John and TSM. Battle on back. They go up to pop noob. Yes, sir, but it's in combination of Brock. They try to flush players into Koala Noob's line of sight, and it works out well for them. Corey trying to move with the daggers, but not going to find anything as John shuts it down, keeping Koala safe. First handful of eliminations good for Ghost, but Wardell is still committed forward, and he has an opportunity maybe to even split up this defense a little bit more, but instead gets tagged, and with that, he'll have to back away.
Yeah, he gets darted, misses a couple of shots, gets a little down to 19 HP, and as you said, has to back up now 2 on 4. Trying to shift this spike back to A, and you know what? It could plant if they're quick enough. This rotation's not quite to A heaven yet, though it is heavy in numbers, and so outside of the plant itself, I don't see much else going TSM's way here. They may not even get the plant at this point. Shock darts and such can now disrupt. 0 point comes in as well. Yeah, I mean.
I was about to say maybe there's a chance for Lucky to get some more spam work done, but fragments, shock darts, flush them backwards. Wardell, just too many to handle. And my goodness, where's this speed been? Both teams are just coming out of the break here. Shock darts over the top. With the recon bolt, Koala Noob, pressure, Ryan tries to sneak through this with the judge, finds one, but does get traded. Koala Noob over the side of the Nebula, not gonna find anything there. Now flashing through, here comes Nismo. Trying to pull the retake, gets 2 flash, and then a third for Nismo! Aleko stuck on the other side of the Nebula, did not commit, and now he's the last TSM member left alive.
Yeah, big play there from Nismo, not even thinking about playing for the retake, looking to disrupt in the midst of all the chaos, and he comes out fruitful. Now it's just up to Aleko 1v4, everyone fully healthy. Spike will make its way into B lobby. It will be detected by the trademark, and so while they'll concede the plant because of that, more than likely, the retake is going to be, yeah, I wouldn't say simple, but I mean, as close to it as it gets. I mean, really shouldn't be losing too much here.
Let go. Look at this movement, though. He gets up pretty close. He's in a position, he's got a lot of utility to use to try to delay this spike plan, including the Hunter's Fury, depending on the timing of all of this. Sees one cross. But then John, I was about to say, if he gets John there, he's got all the tools needed to fully clutch up and stop Koala from defusing.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He would have had to line up for Hunter's Fury. Would have only just threat Market, threat July, at least feint it, at least put some type of prescience there to force the defense to be a little bit more cautious.
Well, it's just going to be another full dash on in. John spamming through the cloud burst, takes care of Aleko. On towards the site goes Rossi, looking for a quick plant. The flashes come through, but it's Corey actually holding over towards the boats themselves for a double. And now you've got yourselves a 3v3. Koala up top is in a very exposed position with not a lot of clearance around him. But will instead now move over to the rifles. They take out logs, and with that, then the rest of the kills follows. But Nismo's like, there's no way I'm getting myself killed from logs when I did that a couple of rounds ago, but wow.
Yeah, now that it's
by Qualinoob. Even the 0 point's going to get some information here on how many players were just suppressed over through B main. So Tour comes out. John makes good use of it, takes down Wardell.
and
That's
again,
the first blood for Ghost, where there's now, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. You can continue to harp on this all day long if you want it.
just why not smoke him off and then
Yeah.
send the Trailblazer or send the Guiding Light, and then all of a sudden, boom, you negate that, you take mid presence, and then it changes. Instead, you just free peek him. I get Wardell's a confident sniper, and I get that more often than not he can win his duels, but when you're already behind like this, economy's tight, just use a little bit of utility. Just really threaten that mid, and they have not done that.
Cosmic Divide comes through. John is in a position to watch this initial hit. Flash comes through, tries to time it out, not going to find it. Koala on the opposite cross. They didn't expect the double sniper setup here. Then John actually gets over to the rifle that he's held in the back pocket and takes care of Corey's pressure through tree. So now all of a sudden, you're just down to one. Aleko on the site, last one left, and nothing found at all for TSM.
I'm going to get off my soapbox.
Seems to be the call. And a first aggressive peek from Qualinoob takes Wardell off the table immediately. Corey's going to go aggressive. He's not going to play for Orb here. He's going to play for a pick mid. It's a risky prospect, because if he falls, there's really no way you can recollect this weapon. So a lot riding on what exactly you're going to get from Corey. And in the same moment, Ghost get aggressive towards A on the spike carrier. That is a lot of information for Ghost.
Yeah, this is good stuff here. Qualinoob's still patrolling out at middle. Corey needs to find some kind of timing. The problem is Spike is down.
Found it.
And it's in defensive spawn, and it's outside A. I don't know why it was by itself over there in the first place. That seems bonkers to me. I feel like TSM are just, I don't know, man. Right towards the finish line, they start to slip up a little bit here. Aleko, nice kill onto Brock. But again, battling back for this fight 2 versus 3 with this little time left is tough.
You got to get information off this recon bolt for Aleko. Corey's going to be playing this close corner. Ryan's going to be pushed forward, and he tries to avoid
They didn't get it.
being peeked in the first place. But do they know John's in the back? Well, now they do. It's up to Aleko. Got to do something special, and he does not predict the timing. 4 kills for John, and
man.
match point for 7-5 half. Remember that. Now we're at 12-8. Opening Hunter's Fury, though, does take down Ryan. Good first blood. Opens the door towards A, and Sabrosa has moved very quickly forward. Trailblazer should be able to scout out a lot here on this A zone. And yeah, that's clearance over towards the spike site, but even with that intel, TSM are more looking to try to maybe play through the B site. And Koala, this first pick would be everything for him. He sees it, but gets backed off the angle.
Yeah, that's scary, because that's the risk of leaving one side of the map open to start, is that you can get pushed out that side, and if you don't have the utility to clear it, it could put you in a trouble. But here, Corey does take mid late, trademark there, blocks it with the smoke, but John Kitty finds a pick on the opposing side. Corey now trying to sneak up Cap, but Brock here ready to go.
Oh, they've spammed Corey down to critical health.
This
Good
looks so
crossfire
disjointed.
setup. This is it. This is the whole hit for TSM. Last chance. Saloon Nismo for the double, and nowhere for Rossi to go but down. Revealed and just overwhelmed by a multitude of different Ghost Gaming members. So TSM